Hello friends, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Planescape Torment. This is episode 58, probably, and I did something. I actually did something before I started the episode. Namely, I sorted our inventories. So let me demonstrate to you the amazing systematic inventory system that I've invented right about now. So look at this. Look at this. Powerful items or valuable items. Basically anything that can be equipped. Maybe the Mirror of Imaging could also go somewhere else. I haven't figured it quite all out. But look at this. Okay, Grace. Healing items. Smart. And maybe some other consumables, which I'm never gonna use. Mort has got all the keys. Keys being broadly defined as anything that can get me someplace. So even like the piece of junk that I have to have with me to go through the portal to Farrod's place. That's there. Farrod's crutch is also there for some reason. These manacles, well, this should probably go somewhere else, but I'll keep it with Mort. Okay, it's starting to look like chaos, but bear with me. It's amazingly systematic. Okay, look at this. Anna has got well, valuables, which I don't really have any at the moment because I sold them in the last episode, and some other stuff. I don't know what this is. And Dakon has got some like valuable items. I gave Dakon my important items because I was pretty sure that he wouldn't leave me anytime soon. Like with someone like Anna, I'm never quite sure. I feel like she's gonna run off at any point and turn hostile. With Ignis, that's even worse. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. So I feel pretty good about Dakon, which is why I decided to give him all those valuables. Now there's still some things that yeah, let's put this all aside because I honestly every time I get an item it gets dropped on the ground and that just drives me nuts. So I need to keep the Nameless One's inventory free, obviously. Now we still have this suspicious sealed scroll, which I think it's about time I open it. I proved in the last episode that our party is pretty powerful at the moment, so I think it's time to start with that. Well, and my party isn't fully healed up. Maybe the smart thing to do right now would be to rest before I do that. So maybe I should start by doing that. Okay, well, look at me being all smart. I even remembered to learn the new spells that I copied into my spellbook. So all of my characters should be up to date with their spells. So, in theory, we are ready to face just about anything this game can throw at us. Unless it's dangerous. This scroll has been tightly bound with red ribbon and sealed with wax. You can't put your finger on it, but you've got a bad feeling about the thing, as if opening and reading the scroll could be somehow dangerous. I'm having second thoughts, but let's do it. Break the seal, open the scroll, read it. Smelling faintly of mildew, huh? Okay.
Updated my journal.
The scroll contains a few lines of shaky calligraphy and a strange rune. The calligraphy reads, "This may not kill you, but it will slow you down, I am sure. Stop chasing me, you thieving bastards. It's my body. Mine, mine, mine. Now die." What the hell was that? I don't even remember where I got it from, to be honest, so that context could have been helpful, but I probably just found it in some random dungeon somewhere. The rune suddenly throbs and the entire scroll begins to dissolve into a stinking black mess. The fluid seeps directly into the flesh of your hands. In seconds, the magical hemotoxin begins to render your blood into black bile. Oh god, is this like a permanent debuff? For a moment you clutch at yourself, howling in agony, and then the pain subsides. You have survived whatever horrible magic was placed upon the scroll. Okay. That was it? So it just dropped my health and that's it? And now Grace will waste all of her healing, even though I could regenerate this back myself in a heartbeat? Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic. I'm glad I didn't save that for the end of the episode. That would have been pretty pathetic. Oh no, the the bird cage festooned with razor blades. I have no idea how to do that. Well, now that the distraction is done, I gotta figure out how to get inside of this tower.
The air
And
is quite bracing
I have no
here.
idea. I still have no idea. So I'll spend some time running around here, and then I'll report back if I find anything. Well, I popped here into the printing shop to see if I could maybe ask about it. Doesn't seem like that's the case, but oh dear. Have you come to threaten me again? He seems supremely unconcerned. How did you teleport me? Trade secret. Did you actually want something, or were you coming in to bluster some more? Well, a few questions. Do they have to do with work? What is this place, I guess? I've asked this before, I know, but it's a printing shop, okay? You print stuff, I got it. Alright.
Alright.
That's it. That's what you offer. Gotta keep searching then.
I'm going.
Well, I'm embarrassed to report that I didn't actually figure out how to do the siege tower. So, if it's something I can do now, I might need your help, guys. But yeah. So I've decided to proceed with the main quest. Because it's been a while. And we're at a pretty interesting point in the story. By which I mean, of course, fetching the chocolate figure to... Where did he go? Quell. That's his name. The mage's expression curdles as he spies your approach. Unbelievable! You've chosen to curse me with your detestable presence once more, you ill-conceived reeky sod! He pauses his haranguing to eat a small peppermint. I pray you've learned yourself some manners. Indeed I have. I've brought you some imported chocolate. Oh! His demeanor changes in an instant. Very kind of you, very gentlemanly. May I see? Actually, no. Show it to him. He takes it from your hands. Oh, quite rare these are, and most delectable. He bites off a large piece and tucks what's left into his tunic. Well, I had some questions then. He frowns at you, licking the last of the chocolate off his fingers. Who told you to bother me with inane questions? He stares at you accusingly. Come now, what is it that you wish to bother me with, or begone? He fishes a malt ball from his sleeve and eats it. Well, what do you know about Ravel Puzzlewell? At the mention of her name, he swallows the candy he's sucking on with a loud gulp, wincing in pain. What to tell? Why tell at all? Such things, such tales are best left in dusty books and in the attics of old men's minds. Evil, evil. Such a name, and such dark tales swarm about it, like flies on a corpse. I still need to know, though. He rolls his eyes, plopping another candy into his mouth. She's a night hag, my boy, who came to Sigil, or evil and cackles she was, alive with her shadow magic, ready to butt heads with the Lady of Pain. Barmy, old hag. Only succeeding in getting herself mazed. She's likely dead by now. Well, I doubt that last part, and what you said before, I've already known, so, what sort of shadow magic are we talking? Yes. He seems uneasy about speaking of her. Ravel dabbled, no, not dabbled, but excelled in all schools of magic. She knew shadow magics of illusion and shadow substance, shadows, residues of dead things. Are you saying... Okay, I had a thought. Could it be that these shadows that keep attacking me are actually not from the Lady of Pain, but they're from Ravel? For whatever reason? When I got mazed, I assumed those shadows were of the Lady of Pain. Maybe not. But those that keep attacking me in the streets might well be from Ravel. I don't know how that would work, but it's a theory. How might I find her? How might you what? His candy rolls right out of his mouth and onto the tiles. Before you can so much as look at it, he snatches it up and pops it back into his mouth, giving you a dirty look. This guy's funny. Why? Why would you ask such a thing? Are you mad? What could you possibly want with such an evil creature? Well, she knows something about my past. Doubtful. She was mazed many centuries ago. Gone. Penned in the dead book she is. And even if she were somehow still clutching to life with her blackened, bloody talons, what could she possibly know about you? If she wasn't the spitting image of cackling evil, that is, and was even willing to help you. I mean, now that you're saying this all out loud, it doesn't sound too hopeful. But I still have to hope that she's alive and will help me. By Lesh's 6 teats and her swollen tummy, what a flickering candle of hope hurled into the howling winds of pandemonium that is! Flicker, flicker, whoosh! Don't be any more the fool than you need be. I love the way this guy speaks. If you can't tell, I'm really enjoying myself. I must still seek her out, whether she's dead or alive. So if she's dead, as she most likely is, then what is your plan, may I ask? You have everything all figured out, do you? Quell is just blowing words out of his pits. Nonsense, nothing. What do you plan to do if she's in the dead book, eh? Well, I mean, whatever the game tells me to do. No, I mean, I guess I'll have to figure something out. There's no other way. No one else to help me, apparently. My, that's the best plan I've ever heard. Pure blinding white genius of an idea. No idea how to get into the maze, no idea how to get out, no idea what to do if she's dead, certainly no idea what to do if she's alive. I might as well be talking to a lemur for all the barmy foolishness you're spouting out. Okay, my plan does deserve all this criticism, right? But still, you're the only person who can help me, so could you get to the fucking point? Lunatic! Madman! Adelcove, have you not listened to a word I've said? She's imprisoned in an interdimensional maze for trying to best the Lady of Pain. That means she's at least 10 times as barmy as you, and at least 100 times more powerful. She's also most likely dead. Dead, thrice dead. And if by some happenstance she isn't, she'll make you dead. You're making a very convincing case. I guess I'll say farewell then and stop playing the game forever because you've convinced me. I changed my mind. I understand, but I really need your help. Can you tell me how to reach her or not? Quell goes quiet, chewing on his lip. After a moment, he fishes around in his tunic for a mint, then plops it into his mouth. You're serious? Serious now? Why so serious? So Beator bent, so mule stubborn? He sighs. Well, born clueless, die clueless. Why did you capitalize clueless there? Is that like a term? Does that mean something in this world?
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. All mazes have portals. This much I know to be true. A way in, a way out. This is how the lady fashions them. I do not know the portal, its location, or even its form, but I am told its key is a piece of Savle. Okay. But if Savle is mazed, then how am I supposed to get a piece of her? Doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? What did she leave behind? Then you'll have to make do. Find something that has Savle's taint in it, mayhap. That is all I know. All. Bother me no more about it. If you want to go pestering someone about something like that, go to the brothel of slating intellectual lusts. One of the ladies there is bound to have met someone or knows something that'll help. One of the ladies, huh? Interesting. Me and the ladies, we know each other pretty well at this point. All of them, I think.
Updated my journal.
Other questions? Not really. Did you change your mind on me having some candy from you? A candy? And once more, for good measure, a candy! What, pray tell, makes you think I'd give a candy to a shirtless, impertinent pumpion such as yourself, hmm? Well, for one, I've done the same for you, so, would you sell some then? Now that I might. But I would warn you, I sell no ordinary candies, but chocolates of power. He draws that last word out, rubbing his hands together greedily. Chocolates of power, now you've got my attention. He nods. Indeed. They are not cheap, mind you, so should you find yourself short of jink, I suggest you drop the subject immediately. Would you like to see what I have to offer, hmm? He cocks his head, looking at you slyly. If there's some sort of consumables, then I won't be that happy. If there's some sort of permanent upgrade, that'll be much better.
Updated
but sounds like they will be consumables. Blessed candy, huh? Oh, this piece of delicious milk chocolate has had its creamy caramel center blessed by a powerful priest of an unnamed power of good. Eating it will confer this blessing upon the devourer. Invokes bless. Mechanist candy. Lightning strikes the eater of such candy. Okay. Why would I want that? Is there a point where I can give someone candy and I can choose this sort of rigged candy? Frosty mint candy. Charisma increase? Okay. I mean, some of this candy is pretty good. I don't think I need it though. I mean, I didn't really learn too much from you, to be honest. I hoped I would learn a bit more. Find the portal key to Ravel's Maze. A mage named Quell told me the key to the portal which would lead to Ravel's Maze was, oddly enough, a piece of Ravel. Whatever that means. Well, I guess it's time to go to the brothel and ask there. Or maybe I should stop and ask Grace at this point. Maybe she knows something. If she does, yes. I wonder why she has kept silent all this time. Not really. Doesn't really. Oh, hang on. Look at this. Well, we actually have quite a lot to say to her. Eve said you had a tale you wouldn't share with her. Is that right? She did, right? This is correct. Eve needs no more tales adding to her misery, and my tale would not serve her search for truth. Would you tell me, perhaps? It is a long tale and not as interesting as some would make it out to be. She sighs. It is intertwined in other tales of war and slavery. It is not a pleasant tale. Well, now you've got my interest. Okay, I guess we were going to ask about Ravel, but forget that. We're listening to a tale. Very well. No, my past is not a long one, at least by Tanari standards. I do not know if you are familiar with the Tanari, but we are a race of the Abyss, a staggered series of planes filled with chaos and evil hearts. Wait, you're a Tanari? So, are the succubi, like, part of the Tanari? Am I only learning this now? Okay, go on. I mean, you've already halfway lost me, but sure. I am a Tanari, a fiend, a succubus. I grew up upon the first plane of the Abyss. My mother was a succubus herself. As I'm sure you're aware, succubi tempt mortals to bring their souls to the Abyss, right? My mother was among the finest, seducing countless mortal men to their eternal damnation. She now dwells in the Abyss, selling her children into slavery. Yikes. So, is that what she did to you? Yes, she sold me to the Batazu, the blood enemies of the Tanari. I think she rather expected that they would kill me. Despite her knowledge of other subjects, she knows little of their culture, and the delight they take in tormenting others. Wow, okay. So you've really got some tragic backstory. How did you escape? The Batazu are a proud species. The thought a Tanari could best them at anything was intolerable to them, so I challenged one of the proudest of the pit fiends to a contest of improvisation, and my Tanari nature afforded me an advantage. You see, the Tanari are creatures of chaos, wild and unpredictable. The Batazu are more cunning with orderly hearts. They understand improvisation, but they are not its best practitioners. And thus I won my freedom, and my path brought me to Sigil. Right, so you actually played to their arrogance and sort of got them to have to release you. That was pretty clever. That was also quite cunning. Don't underestimate yourself. Can I read your diary? Can I read your diary yet? No. Pretty please. You know, friends should know stuff about each other. Okay, a lady must have her secrets, sure. Can I take control of you as a character and then read your diary? That's how you would do it in something like Baldur's Gate 3. Just repeat to me what you know of Ravel. One of the hags, right? Came to Sigil. Okay, all the old stuff that we already know. Anyone else who might know about her? Someone at the fest hall. Yeah, but that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking about someone at the... Why did my journal just update? Fall from Grace said, okay. We've known this already for like a bunch of episodes at this point. So I was hoping that if there's someone at the brothel who knows more, she should be able to tell me who it is. But I have my sneaking suspicion. I mean, Marissa is kind of the most mysterious, mystical person here. She's not actually inside, is she, now that she... Oh, no, she is. Marissa's red eyes gleam at you from the blackness. Yes? A faint hissing accompanies her query. Do you know anything about Ravel Puzzlewell? No. Do you? You hear an annoyed sigh from out of the darkness. Go ask Eves. She collects many tales and can probably tell you something of use. I'm pretty sure I've asked Eves at this point. Right? I asked everyone everything that I could. So if there's something that I... Well, maybe there's something Eves hasn't told me, but I'm pretty sure we talked about Ravel specifically. Kind of, yes. Oh, I do actually have a story to tell. The story of the Dream Builder. It's not really a story, though. I mean, I haven't really learned about it. I haven't learned much about it. I am helping to build it. Which, by the way, I have no idea how to do. But, I guess I'll tell you the story then. Eves leans forward as you tell the tale of a man who lost his ability to dream and commissioned the construction of a device that would allow him to dream once more. She seems to devour your every word. As you finish, she smiles at you. I shall remember this tale. And now I have one for you. The Beekeeper's Tale. Okay. I guess that's a tale. The thing about the man who built it. But it's an unfinished tale because now we're building it, so I was sort of... Never mind. Once upon a time, a man came into a field of hives. Upon this field he heard thousands of bees, but there was not a single bee to be seen. Amongst the hives walked a beekeeper, who was extracting the honeycomb from the apparently empty hives. Yet despite the lack of insects, the drone continued. The man was mystified. He made to speak with the beekeeper, who lifted his hood to reveal a creature made entirely of bees. A mouth-shaped depression formed in the mass of insects, which made up the thing's face. The depression moved as the creature spoke, but the drone was such that its words could not be understood. The man died at that moment, trying to understand what it was that the beekeeper said. Okay, he just tried to understand and kicked the bucket because of that? Huh. And the moral of the story is... don't ask questions, I guess. Which is something that the Nameless One will never learn. No tales for my companions. Okay. Spoken to your mother, not quite. Ravel Puzzlewell. The tale of Ravel Puzzlewell, frightener of children, begins and ends with a question. What can change the nature of a man? I'm pretty sure we've heard this already, but let's do it again. Many were the times she posed this riddle to those who approached her, those who sought to glean from her the strange magics that she alone seemed to possess. All attempted to answer her query, but to no avail, and they found the price of their wrong answer to be some horrible fate, always more terrible than the last victim's. To recount their various torments would be to speak of things that nightmares are woven from. Well, let's get recounting then. The tale strikes me in this way. Ravel herself knew not the answer to this question, but she lusted for such an answer. Only the why of the matter remained in question. Why did the nature of a man matter to one of the Grey Sisters, especially to one of such power as Ravel? It is said that she put the question to the Lady of Pain, not directly, but shouted it to Sigil itself, daring for the lady to answer. Should I come back to the alley and try to speak to Sigil itself again? Is that what I should do? When no reply was forthcoming, she wove terrible magics that threatened to open the cage and let the fury of the plains roll in like a wave. She received no answer other than banishment. To this day, no one knows the answer to Ravel's question, and now there is no one to petition, for Ravel herself is gone, lost to the plains. I suppose that might be all I wish to know.
Anna, were you raised in the hive?
That startled me. That almost never happens, so it's always a surprise.
Mind your own business, succubus. I've nothing to say to you.
Very well then.
Well, it's great to see that my companions are getting along well.
Your combat skills are most impressive, Darkon.
They are but specks upon Zerthamon's path.
Damn, now they started speaking with each other all the time. Never used to happen, and now it's happened twice in a row. Well, I have no idea what to do about Ravel. So, I've been looking through the items in my inventory, and there is a mug. And this mug is suspicious. It keeps its contents icy cold whatever the surrounding temperature. That is suspiciously specific. And what would I need to keep cold? I'm not quite sure, but there is this one time that I tried to pick up these birds of Occanthus. Catch one in your frost ale mug. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Yeah, because that should allow us to knock out 2 side quests, really, which would be amazing. You dip the mug in the icy wind rising from the pedestal, catching a small shard with a slight clang. Peering into the mug, you can see that the dark bird is a razor-sharp sliver of black ice. Only the mug's magical properties prevent the shard from melting away to nothing. Oh my god. Okay, so that's the River Styx, apparently.
Done.
So if I go now to Merryman and hand it to him, I can help him forget who he is. And hang on, who is this person? I've never seen you in my life. Have I just never been to this place? Elobrand? Come to Elobrand and learn your fortune? Oh, okay. I do know you. I just completely tuned you out. Okay. I read that scroll. It was trapped. Elobrand looks confused. I don't know what to say to you, Scarred One. I mean, you could say by saying how you came by the thing. As I told you, Scarred One, it was given to me by my mother. A hooded man had given it to her some 50 years past, paying her well, but bidding her to never read it, whatever the circumstances. Elobrand sighs, looking away for a moment. A user of magic she was, powerful in the art, but frightened of this man just the same. She had said his eyes, all she could see of him really, hinted at madness, and that the flesh around them was puckered and grey, like yours. I know nothing more of him. Oh, it was totally one of my previous incarnations, wasn't it? That'll have to do, then. Well,
the sweet smell of sensates and governors.
I guess I accidentally learned of the origin of the scroll. Seriously, I wasn't planning on this at all. I had no idea this lady was even here. Was it even a lady? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm on my way to... Right, the Civic Fest Hall. Took me a while to remember where he lives. Merryman squints up at you. Well, have you something that will wipe my mind of these accursed memories? I certainly hope you haven't returned without. You'll never get the keys to Dolora's heart that way. Yep, this is a mug with a dark bird of Occanthus, which is apparently a sliver of ice from the river Styx. That should work pretty well. Merryman takes the mug and removes a piece of paper from his pocket. He tilts the mug back and takes the ice into his mouth. It melts instantly, leaving him with a somewhat startled expression. Now that his memory is wiped, he won't know to give me the keys, will he? Merryman?
Updated my journal.
Merryman looks at you, confused, then at the paper in his hands. He reads aloud. Oh, he planned on this. That's clever. Congratulations, Merryman. You've begun again. Thank the man in front of you and give him the key in your pocket. Speak to Splinter, the man at the door to this building, for more information. He looks to you again. Well, it would seem I owe you thanks, good sir. Here, take this key. I'd best find this Splinter fellow and find out what's going on. Alright, good luck to you in your new life. How many have we got left? Still a bunch of them. I have no idea what to do about the tombstone, for example. Or the lucky knife. I mean, I guess I would have to come back beneath Sigil and search there, but I don't know. I feel like I've searched through the place pretty thoroughly.
Done.
Apparently not, though. So yeah, we will give the keys to Dolora before I forget to do it.
I'm gone.
And what then? We will see. Dolora's eyes flash as she sees you. Did you find him? Has he agreed to return the keys to my heart? Yes, here they are.
My journal.
At last. As she takes the keys from your grasp, her hand brushes against yours. Her skin is dry but icy to the touch, like cold metal. These will be of great use to me. I thank you. Okay, got some nice XP for that. Oh, this is interesting. I was hoping to learn more about your nature. Dolora blinks. Merryman never told me much regarding my construction. I know little of the inner workings of my body, much as you likely know little of yours. Outwardly, though, I am a human woman in all respects, save for the texture and temperature of my flesh. Does that satisfy your curiosity? I mean, I guess. I'm not like a robotics expert here, so... What about your emotions? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Its functions are as much a memory to me as any human's. When I first came to this place, I did not understand emotions, nor have any of my own. I have feelings now, though I am only beginning to understand them. So you developed consciousness, really? I wonder how long it took for them to, for the consciousness to develop, for those emotions to develop after you came here. What are those keys for exactly? I can only assume that Merryman made the keys so that there would be no risk of me drawing away from him before he had tired of his experiment. Now that they are in my possession, I am free to develop and possess my own emotions. So you do have emotions. Right, that's the question again. Sorry, just gonna ask her about Ravel, just in case. Dolores' face seems to brighten when she sees you. Greetings again, how may I serve you? And just how might you serve me, Dolora? Please tell me. She blinks her eyes, then touches her hand to her heart, bowing her head slightly. I am able to debate any scholarly or academic matter quite proficiently, if that is your wish. I am also well versed in various games of strategy, should you wish to play something, though I have the materials for few such games here. Well, strategy games is all fun and well. How about something of a more physical nature? Dolores seems neither intrigued nor repulsed, but answers in the same flat tone. I don't think I've picked this option before, so I wanted to see what it looked like. Then you are mistaken as to the purpose of this establishment. The brothel caters to lusts of the cerebral sort, and not those of the loins. In any case, I can assure you I would make a most unsatisfactory partner. Can we play a game then? Yeah, we did play a game before. Should we play again? Well, I guess she really doesn't know anything about Ravel, from where I'm standing. So another thing that I could get done today is the maze. I mean, the Modron Maze. But I'm not sure if I'm powerful enough for that, actually. Well. I'll try it. I'll give it a try and see how it works out for me. An area of effect spell. That could be fun.
Ignis hears you.
Elemental energy, okay.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
And yeah, try to do this with the pawn and send him ahead, maybe? See how that works out. Or maybe send them all to this one here. See how that works out.
I'm hurt.
Not great. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to leave. I mean, they are taking damage. It's just that the Nameless one is taking a lot more damage. And we accidentally left. Okay. It really wasn't my intention there. I gotta do something about this. Okay, so I think I'll move some of this stuff. Actually, I've got the needle and thread too, don't I?
Come a little in my face, lend me strength.
I'm not sure if this is going badly or well enough. The main thing is for the Nameless one not to die, right?
I hear your words.
But if I can prevent everyone else's death, that would be nice too. I love how the music isn't even combat music, by the way.
Not Grace. Oh, this isn't good at all.
Oh shit, she died. I didn't even notice. This is going so fast. We are dying like flies here. This is not great. Our healer is dead. Really not great. I'm starting to think this might not work out.
I will hear you.
Oh man, I'm burning through my consumables here.
Just folly.
Have I managed to kill a single robot, by the way?
True.
I'm gaining experience, so I guess I have. But, it's not going great. I think I've run out of healing items, basically, because Grace had all of them, which yeah. Well, I guess I can pick them up this way. That's right.
In all things.
Heart charm. This one. What is this? The embalming fluid. I should give this to the nameless one. You know, this would have been smart to use at the beginning, maybe, but it can still help. Jesus, they are doing so much damage here. I still think I'm underpowered for this. There are still 4 of them? Are you serious? That's just too many. Why are you 2 there? What just happened? Did you kill the boss? No. I didn't even know they were gone. What the hell?
I'm hurt.
This is so chaotic, and I just died. I didn't pause in time.
I'm gone.
Okay, well, my question is, are those that I've killed still dead or not? Because based on that decision, I might or might not reload. If I can find my way through. It's fun that I can just run through this directly ahead and see?
I am wounded.
Why is this... What the...
Alas,
I don't even have control this time.
I knew him well.
Well, that's cool. I got stuck in the cutscene. I guess those that died are dead. But this is not the ideal state of things. Yeah, no, I got a... Mechanus cannon? What just happened? Oh! So this is what he's casting on me. Oh, never mind. I'm super underpowered for this fight. I'm glad to see this cutscene, though. Okay, that is the most ridiculous spell. Oh, actually 42... It should probably be more. 42 doesn't seem like enough damage for this kind of spell. Anyway, I think it's safe to say that I'm not winning this one. So I might just reload. And that's it for today's episode, because I genuinely have no idea what to do next. I wanted to do a longer episode, but I have no idea what to do about this one. Or this one, well, I guess that's the same quest. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. So, if you can let me know in the comments, I would be eternally grateful. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.